Okay, here we go. I have it scripted out because I need to know what I'm going to say before I say it. So that's why I'm looking over here. I have my laptop set up, so. Hey there, my name is Kayla and welcome to my Booktube channel. This is my first ever video and I am scared shitless, just a little bit. But you know what? That's okay. Everybody starts somewhere and this is where I'm starting, so here we go. I figured a good way to grow some balls and get my channel going would be to make an introduction video about myself and what I'm doing here. I will also be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag, so if you would like to hear more about that, stick around and we'll get to that shortly. Oh my god, why do I suck at this? I'm sorry if my speech pattern is a little off and I'm like saying a lot of things as questions as opposed to statements. I'm still getting used to this. I feel very nervous, so please just bear with me. It's gonna be a work in progress. Now here's a quick glimpse into all things me. I am from the United States. I was born and raised in the Midwest, so I'm in the Great Lakes region. I am an Aquarius. I love long walks to my fridge and I can't stop drinking wine for some reason. My favorite color is green. I have 3 cats and I will show you pictures of how adorable they are if you care to look at them. I've been married for 5 years and I met my husband at a local shadow cast production of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fall is my favorite season. Here's another truth about me. I don't know how to pronounce my channel name. I say Scoob Dairy, so if you want to pronounce it any other way you want, if Scoob Dairy works for you, that's fine. But it's just, I read books backwards. So you can just say I read books backwards if that's how you want to refer to me. I don't care. It works. So now that you've gotten to know me a little bit, now is a good chance to do the Booktube Newbie Tag and get a little bit more information about my reading and my favorites and why I wanted to start a Booktube channel in the first place. Question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? I started my channel for a couple of reasons. First off, I want to find some new books to geek out about on the internet and also to find some new friends to geek out about those books with. I do have a few people in my family that and in my friends circle that I can geek out with, but the more the merrier, right? I also want to use this channel as a self-accountability tool to help me get through my TBR. It is growing exponentially and that's scaring me a little bit, so I think this can help me stay on track with that. I also want to use this channel to keep a video log, obviously, of my thoughts and ideas on the books that I read, so I think that would be a cool way to see myself grow and see my tastes change. And lastly, but most importantly, I would like to have fun with this channel. That's a very important thing, and I want to have people to share my experiences with and just, sit around the internet and do the thing. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Wait, that's what it says. Damn it. I forgot I have to be special and unique. I didn't study for this. I need a cookie. Hold on, I got a better idea.
5 minutes later.
There we go. I'm just gonna set that right down there. But in all honesty, the only thing I can offer the Booktube community is my own honest, genuine, inebriated self. Drink responsibly. Question number 3. What are you most excited about for this new channel? I do have a few things. The first thing is making friends and stepping outside of my comfort zone. I kind of have a little bit of social anxiety. I get really nervous communicating with people, and I think I want to develop that and kind of grow out of that. Also, I want to be more creative. I think this would be a good outlet for me. I thought it would be a lot of fun, so here I am. Question number 4. Why do you love reading? Why don't I love reading? Reading gives me all the feels and the tinglies in the heart, and it's a movie playing in your head, and your imagination kind of just runs with it. Like, you get to visualize what the words are saying, and it's awesome. It's so awesome. And the creativity of other people is just brilliant, and they can bring their worlds to life, and I get to experience what is going on in an author's head. It's unlike anything else. It's great. Question number 5. What book or book series got you into reading? I really can't remember. I just know that I've been reading since a really young age. My mom likes to tell stories of when I was a toddler. I would sit on her lap and she would read to me, and I would help by turning the pages. And that worked until I started reading for myself. But some of my favorite book series from my childhood and just growing up, of course, Harry Potter. That was a big staple in my life. There was a series called Daughters of the Moon that I was really obsessed with for a long time. I also loved The Phantom Tollbooth, anything Shel Silverstein, The Rainbow Fish. And I know that's like a really young reader book, but I love The Rainbow Fish. I was just blown away at how they got some hollow in the book. It blew my young mind. I loved Dr. Seuss books. I loved all kinds of poetry, like I mentioned with Shel Silverstein. Silverstein and Seuss were my favorite types of books because obviously the poems were short and sweet, but they were very fun and whimsical, and I loved that element when I was a kid. So stuff like that. Question number 6. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? Do you feel nervous with putting yourself online for the world to see? Have you gotten over that feeling, or is it something you're still struggling with? If you're a booktuber and you want to answer that question just to kind of give your experience, I'd love to read it. And question number 7, last question. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? So I touched on this a little bit in my previous question, and that is putting yourself online, becoming public, and just kind of overcoming any issues and struggles with that, as well as kind of anxiety in general with being on camera. I think those are my biggest struggles right now, just because I'm so new to this and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So, yeah. Hopefully with time this will get a little bit easier. So, as you can see, reading and all things bookish are my passion. So if you're interested in that kind of thing too, I have one question for you. Can we be friends, even though my crippling social anxiety might make things a little bit difficult sometimes? Please? If so, please consider subscribing to my channel and all my other social media platforms. All links are in the description. Also, I'm not quite sure yet how often I'm going to upload. I do work a full-time job, and so it's just going to depend on when I have time after work. I'm hoping for once a week, but we'll play that by ear until I figure out a schedule for myself. If you have any constructive criticism for me, I'd love to hear it. I want to make these videos better, and I want to make the experience a little bit more enjoyable for you if possible, so leave any comments like that down below, and yeah. I don't have an outro. I don't know what to do. This is gonna be horrendous. Well, that's all I have. Thank you for welcoming me to the booktube community, and I'm really excited to get to know you and talk books. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye!